Every day the world is inspired, directed, and guided by the signage around us, and we are proud to be one of the largest suppliers in the industry. We understand the importance of the materials and challenges of fabrication, taking into consideration the environment. With acres of storage and thousands of aluminum extrusions and profiles, all in stock, SignComp's ability to meet the needs of the world's sign makers cannot be matched. From lengths of kits, quotes to order processing, packaging and shipping, our expert team will assist you every step of the way. Whether it's a small, artful interior sign or the largest, brightest exterior impression, SignComp ensures a smooth, trouble-free assembly. When a fan proudly gazes at the marquee of their favorite sporting team, or a person relaxes after successfully navigating their way to an appointment, it is because signage has done its job, and we will never stop doing our job, supplying the industry with fast delivery of easy-to-assemble, reliable signage components.
Beautiful, beautiful video. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Adam,
hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Doing well. How about you? Family, everybody good?
We're having a great time staying inside all day long.
All day.
All day. Again and again.
Awesome. Well, I'm Jeremy Breihof with SignComp, and my partner here is Adam Yorston with YNA. Today, we are going to be talking about the SignComp standard product line. We have a quick presentation for you, and any questions you have, we have live comments off to the side. So I see Texas is here with Mr. Matt Smith with GSG. So any questions you have, please let us know, and we'll be able to answer those right away. But our producer, Brian Vlasic, has a presentation that we're going to be clicking through. So Adam, take it away.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to talk about the standard cabinet series. We've got a few slides that we'll go through. At any time, please ask any questions. Let us know how we can help. As you guys are well aware, SignComp is the leader in extrusion in the sign industry. And today we'll talk about one of our main cabinets we use predominantly for rigid faces. The standard product line consists of our one-part, two-part bodies and retainers. And what that is a system that allows faces to slide in and out with ease and easier for service.
Absolutely. And so like Adam said, one part, two part means that the retainer is built into the body. All right. And so for servicing, there's going to be a side section that is required to have two parts. And so that's where the two-part body comes into play. So it's going to have a retainer with a removable end so you can slide your face in and out for service. All right. So which brings us to our next bullet point, faces slide in and out for service. Can't do that with flexible face material. So immediately we're going to go to rigid faces. There's going to be a couple of neat slides on here, even a small video showing the assembly. So these can be put together by weld, mechanically fastened, or adhesive. So our extrusions are sold full length for those who want to cut in-house, and we label each end of the extrusion with a part number and a barcoding system. So that way, once we cut one of the ends off and put the remainder in the drop rack, you know the opposite side has a sticker on it for product recognition. A lot of our parts tend to look the same, so that's very handy to have. But like I mentioned, all of our extrusions are sold full length. Otherwise, we can do kit form as well. All of our kits are cut to size. I don't like using the word custom too much because it tends to scare people, but these are cut custom to your specifications, just to the nearest 16th. So these could be miter cut on both ends or straight cut, and we supply all the necessary hardware to put those together.
And our kits are not limited to just boxes and rectangles. So please remember that you can send in drawings that might have a little more detail to them, or might be a custom shape. We can also, with our standard cabinet product line, do curve cutting, which will allow us to create a radius in the box or a rounded corner.
Right, even custom angles as well. Our blades, we have two blades, one on either side, and they can pivot to a different degree too. So if you have a custom, like a peak top or a parallelogram, we can cut that for you, no problem. All right. So like I mentioned too on the next slide, Brian, that's going to be what a kit will look like. That'll be all prepackaged for you. So that way we can prevent any damage from happening. So we supply all the hardware to put the cabinet together. We don't supply any internal supports or mounting brackets. Okay. It's just the hardware to put the actual cabinet together. One of the best tech tips we can offer is having a ratchet strap handy to square everything up once you get the hardware loaded. I did say parallelogram, Cody. So, Brian, if you go to the next slide and play that quick video on how to put the standard cabinet together.
Jeremy, this is a pretty cool video we came out with.
Absolutely. We're showing the cabinet being put together with our corner angles that are included in the cabinet, but this is only fastened together. Once again, you can use adhesive or you can weld this cabinet together, but we do supply the screws to screw the cabinet together. And that's what's being shown here.
It's nice, Jeremy, that you pointed out with the kit there is that all of this is included when ordering a kit.
Correct.
So no extra pieces, no scrap, no waste.
Exactly. And that's one of the benefits of getting a kit is because we take care of all the yield and the drops. So you're getting like a 4x8 cabinet, you're getting the 4 sides and the 2 retainers.
You know, Jeremy, Matt's got a great question there. He asks if he orders 20 of the same size kits, do you pack and wrap them separately or are they bulk packaged?
Great question, Matt. That's 2 routes that we can go. Okay. You said it perfectly right there, is that we can package them separately, and then if we are going to bulk package, that's where a better cost is going to come into play. Any kits of the same size, we can do the volume or bulk pricing for you. But if we are going to bulk package them, that's where you save a little bit more money off the top.
Well, I think the big point there too is since we're doing the cutting and we're doing the process and the packaging right there in Michigan, in the US, we have the ability to react to the customer's need and really deliver how they need it to be delivered.
Right.
Another nice thing, Matt, to point out, if they are the same size, you should always look for bulk pricing as well.
So like I mentioned too, as a ratchet strap is going to be one of your best friends here. Now I know this is shown with a smaller cabinet, but still loading the hardware before welding, screwing, or gluing, loading all the hardware prior and then wrapping it with a ratchet strap and cranking that down, that's going to square up the entire cabinet as well as offer an extra set of hands for the shop. So by cranking that down, like I said, you can now square everything up and then go around and screw, glue, or weld your cabinet together. Ratchet strap sold separately.
This is one of the nice convenience features of a SignComp cabinet. Jeremy touched on it before, but the way the system is designed, you can place that body angle at the bottom of the cabinet and use it for structural adhesive, which you see on the, I guess, your right side of the screen. There are scribe lines that will actually keep that body angle raised just enough so the adhesive could fit between and squirt out the edge. You could also raise the body angle and then use a mechanical fastening method, or that's also an area where you could weld so you don't scar or burn out the outside corner.
Right. The nice thing with the standard too is it's a thicker aluminum, so you don't necessarily have to worry too much about burn marks through the backside to the visible part of the body as well. So with sliding the face out for service here, you'll notice standard cabinets and a lot of the monument signage. Because who wants to be 30 feet in the air, removing a retainer and sliding a face out? I don't think that's going to be very safe. So you'll see this in a lot of structural monument cabinets. The cabinet that we showed with the ratchet strap is a 6-inch single-sided cabinet. But with the standard, just by changing the retainer size and the body style, we can get you to a max of 16 and 5/8 double-sided depth. All right, so anywhere in between there, we have a lot of dimensions in between single and double-sided. And so by mentioning how we're sliding the face in, if you see in the bottom right-hand side, just attaching the face directly to the outside of the cabinet gives it a completely different look. Same system, it's just non-illuminated as you see there. So attaching the face gives it a completely different look. The other nice thing about contacting our customer service and having drawings handy is that we will completely dissect that cabinet for you. Brian, if you go to the next slide, that's a perfect example.
Matt brought up a question, what type, not necessarily a brand, of structural adhesive do you recommend? Matt, generally, without really recommending a brand, but I can recommend a a version. I guess I will recommend a brand, but Lord has a 406 product in sign lock. Basically, usually an acrylic bonder or a metal bonder is what you're looking for.
Right.
Sorry, Jeremy, you were going to
You're good. You're good. So we encourage everybody to give our customer service team a call or send an email or send a drawing like you see here. Because we have so many different depths available, we will take your sign cabinet drawing and just break it down per product that we offer. Okay, so there is a couple mixed in here from another product line we offer, but you'll see there that they just wanted to use our main sign cabinet where it says Aspen Consumer Care Growth. But we also noticed on the top is that we could do a custom cut with that, and they didn't realize we were able to do that. And taking it even a step further is that base. You'll see a 14-inch base or pull cover below there. Why not offer our 14-inch deep cabinet as well? So the nice thing with our quotes is we'll line itemize all of those systems there. And so if you by chance in your shop are saying, no, I can just build the base myself, we could just immediately eliminate that on the line. And then if at the top, you didn't know we were able to do that, but we can cut that custom angle for you.
Well, I think this drawing, Jeremy, shows out a great deal of if you're whether you're a distributor partner or you're a sign company out there listening and watching, is that you can take a drawing and you might know what area of it's going to be SignComp, but you can ask SignComp, are there any other areas where you can use it? And there might be a total solution that we can offer, which is what this drawing is. As you and I travel on the road, we like to call it SignComping it up.
Right.
Ask people to send it in. Brian's also scrolling at the bottom of our screen the SignComp toll-free number. So if you do reach out to customer service and or Jeremy or I, you can send in a drawing that you have, and we'll certainly try to help with solutions throughout the whole thing.
Absolutely. And then really the next slide is just showing you a couple more examples. Like I mentioned earlier, is we have the single-sided applications, single-sided 6-inch and 8-inch. 6-inch seems to be a little more popular now because of the LEDs, and no need to go 9 and deeper with those applications. But sliding your face in for the single-sided, and then once again attaching the face to the outside of the retainer gives it a completely different look. At that point, if you do need to get inside your cabinet, we just make all the retainers removable. That way you just pull the whole face off, especially for install or if you need to get in to service your LEDs. Now we have a few sources. We have our new product guide available, as well as a franchise flyer, and then our website. Once again, Brian is scrolling at the bottom of the screen how to reach us toll-free or with our website. Otherwise, feel free to contact our customer service team or Adam or myself. Brian, the next slide is going to give all the email, our top-notch customer service team, the sales team, as well as Y&A Group. So we appreciate your time. Adam, did you have anything else you wanted to add to that?
I think you did a great job, Jeremy.
Oh, you as well, sir.
We appreciate everyone listening. We're going to try to do these more frequently. We'll always here to answer your questions. I think it's a good platform to do it on. I hope everyone has a great day. If there's no more questions, Jeremy and I will see you next time. If there are any suggestions of a topic you'd like us to talk about, please find us also on Facebook or comment or message here in this live chat, and we'll certainly cover that topic.
Absolutely. Yep. No, this is a standard product line. So let us know if you need anything. Appreciate your time.
All right. Have a great day. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thanks, Adam.